When we originally got the printers, it was, just a small investment. We had done a few things around the base as far as like holders for things on the walls, but it's really just kind of the time that we're all in a society to deal with this pandemic together, is we're using things in new ways that we never would before.
When this situation happened, or when the pandemic kind of came to a head, this was something that we felt comfortable with, knowledgeable about, and, use the resources that we have in order to make an impact where we can. The masks themselves were something that I've been seeing circulating. People have done different renditions of different masks. We were trying to find an N95 alternative, something that we could put into people's hands that could actually make them safe. We found one that was actually kind of what felt like the perfect fit. So did some minor modifications, adjusted some things to make sure that it actually fit our people, make it something that's a usable product at the end of the day. The material is readily available, and that's what was so appealing about this, because trying to get the regular surgical mask material or the N95 mask material, there's a shortage across kind of the world right now. So we kind of had to pivot. We had to say we need something different. We need to try to find something else. So we constructed the mask, which is just an outer shell. It's not the mask that gives you the protection. The mask gives you the seal. The material itself is what's really doing the job here. And this is the HEPA filtration material. So it's found in vacuum bags. We repurpose them. There's specific kinds that you can buy. And we take that, we put it inside of the mask, and that gives not only an N95 rating, but the HEPA material is considered an N99. So these have not been, tested, and we can't give it an N rating. But we do know the material is an N99, and we do know it's making a strong seal. So it's much better than what they're currently using right now, which is almost next to nothing.
We did get requests too from some of the hospitals, can we do face shields? And you'll see that we've started printing the crown part that kind of goes on the top of the head, and it's just a face shield that comes over. So if you're in a hospital setting or even in an ambulance, you've got just a whole physical barrier in front of you for droplets of any sort of disease. We've had people donating the filaments, the printers, their time. We've had probably 20 3D printers donated. We've had a lot of companies supporting us. We've had Ivy Tech donate printers. Urschel's has about 100 masks that they've already printed. Purdue is helping us print. So really, from what we were able to do kind of just with a couple small printers, it's turned into this really cool community effort. There's such an overwhelming need in our community for first responders and the hospital staff. I've gotten the question, how many masks do you need? And it's really unknown.
I just want to say that we need help. We need a hand. Everybody who's involved in this project is providing something for a healthcare worker somewhere. And we may not be able to thank everybody, but we appreciate every single one of these masks and every single one of these face shields that are made. So any way that you can help, please do help.
So we're from Purdue Northwest. Some of us are from the Formula SAE team there, and then some of us are from the Baja SAE team, and we all work in the shop and do hands-on stuff. So one of the guys at the school got involved with the 3D printing stuff, and then he let us know, and we came to help out with the assembly. My brother-in-law is actually a nurse in Chicago, and he's obviously experiencing some of the shortages and stuff that they need, so I'm just glad to be able to help out and help anyone out who needs this equipment.
We're with Purdue University Northwest. We're with the Formula SAE and the Baja team. It's really it's very quick to be able to get this out, and that's really the biggest goal right now, is just to get as many out as we can. And my stepmom, she works over at community hospital over in Munster, and she's on the front line. She's an ICU nurse. So
hey there, everyone. So we just finished up the 3D printed masks, and we're going to be rolling them out to each base. So I just want to show you a little bit on how to use each mask, what they're made out of, cleaning of the mask. Everyone will get a little kind of packet like this, a little bag. Inside of the bag, you're going to have a mask. And the mask will have rubber bands right now. That's the best strapping that we do have. So please do take care of it. It's actually hard to get rubber bands this size right now. So you'll have the mask that is strapped, and then also little individual squares. So each one of these squares is a new filter. Right now we have 3 filters in each bag. And then we have a little instruction about these masks. So please do read over this. These are not an N95 mask. We've made these to the best of our ability. They do provide a good facial seal and a full facial seal if it's fitted correctly. So that's one of the most important parts, that it's worn correctly and it fits correctly. We have mostly mediums right now. We are trying to get more of the other sizes, larges and smalls, and we are going to do our best to make sure that everyone has a mask that fits them well. So first thing you'll do is you'll remove the mask, and you're going to want to test that seal to your face. And you're going to want to make sure that it seats properly, and that when you're breathing in, that there's no air coming in through the sides, and when you're breathing out, there's no air going out of the sides. So that's one of the biggest things that you're going to need to test. You're going to want a full seal. So you'll apply the mask, first the bottom strap over your head, all the way down, so that you can get the top strap up. And you want to make sure it adjusts to fit. You'll probably have to do some trimming. You can adjust the length of your rubber band. This is going to be your mask.